So I studied civil engineering and as a bachelor degree, and I did a master in hydraulic engineering. I had the possibility to do both my master and bachelor thesis abroad, one in Japan and one in Australia. And the reason why I decided to become an engineer is the possibility that gives you to travel. I've always loved to travel, and the possibility to work and live abroad one day. So here I am, an Italian in England.
My role at HR Wallingford is as a principal engineer. I work in the flood management group, working on mainly flood forecasting projects, and a lot of my projects are overseas. So I tend to project manage teams based here in the UK and working in our overseas offices, bringing the project through its life cycle to a conclusion.
So I'm studying Earth and Ocean Science at Cardiff University. In this particular industrial placement, as a coastal structures division, we have to construct the models before we even test them.
After uni, I then did a specialization course in underwater surveying, and I worked abroad in Kazakhstan for a year. And then I joined HR Wallingford as a dredging engineer, and I've been here for the past 7 years. As part of my job, I assist with the designing of dredging works, which means reviewing the soil conditions and then suggesting what type of dredging equipment should be used to complete the works, how long these works may take and how much they might cost.
The project that I'm working on currently is part of the implementation of the National Flood Forecasting and Warning System for Malaysia. We've got several projects running at the same time under that, so we're developing flood forecasting systems for some of the big river catchments. These are big tropical rivers with high levels of rainfall and massive flooding problems in the urban areas of the big cities and the rural areas as well. So they have impacts on irrigation and lots of residential areas and businesses. So our job is to develop systems that can enable us to warn those people and mitigate the impacts of the flooding.
The project that really is closest to my heart is a project where I had to go to Australia. It's a project called Wheatstone. It's a massive development of an LNG, which is liquefied natural gas plant in Western Australia. As part of the project, a harbour had to be built, and so a channel had to be dredged. My job was to supervise the dredging works on the construction site. So I've been in Australia for 18 months, and 6 months of this I was on an actual dredger and ensuring that the works were done as per requirements on behalf of the client.
So the most recent project I've been working on has been a mobile beach sediment model based in Colwyn Bay in North Wales. What we've been working on here has been different schemes for a beach recharge. So we've been modelling erosion and accretion at different points of the beach and having different scheme options to see what best holds the sediment in place.
The thing that I really like of my job is the fact that it's very dynamic and diverse. There are none of the projects I work on are the same. Every project is different, every project has its own challenges, and that's what is really interesting, because every project requires a different solution.
Probably the best part about working at HR Wallingford for me has been the different types of people I've got to work alongside with and had the opportunity to work with. And not only has the material I've learned opened a lot of doors for me in the future, my interpersonal skills and my oral communication and my written communication have been thoroughly bettered through working here.
Working at HR Wallingford has been good. I've been here for quite a long time now. It's a very friendly environment, and it's great here at HR Wallingford. There are so many world-leading experts, and you can just walk to their desk and ask them a technical question, and they will be able to provide you an answer. And this is all in a small office. So yes, it's really great to have all this knowledge in the same place.
The thing that I like most about my job is working with people not just the people in the office here, but the people that I work with on our projects all over the world. I love going out to our overseas offices and sitting there and working with other people and meeting our clients and meeting the people that we develop the systems for. I think that's what makes everything worthwhile.